Sega! Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with Sonic and Miles Tails per hour in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yes! Before I start, I should address, this is my third attempt to trying to do this game. Not because, you know, I suck at it, but, well, I'm not the best at it, but I've gotten better. I've practiced, by God I've had practice. But my Genesis doesn't like me. Sometimes the game glitches and I can't do anything about it, and there are no save files. So if something happens in the middle of the run that causes me to not allow to progress, I can't. Isn't that great? It's pretty freaking great, I'll tell you what. Anyway, welcome to Emerald Hill Zone. Yeah, you have the option of playing as Sonic, Tails, or Sonic and Tails. I'm picking Sonic because Sonic, and not Tails because, well, I want to... Sonic is a Sonic game, so you play Sonic. And not Sonic and Tails because, well, something I'll mention later. Yes. Anyway, new zone means new bandits. Well, mostly means skin bandits, actually. Pretty much always skin bandits. You have these guys who are supposed to be buzz bombers, but are actually just called buzzers. You have the motherfucking monkeys in the tree, which are actually a new enemy, to be fair. They're called coconuts, and I hate them. Fucking loathe them because of how much they've tried to dick me over out of getting the Chaos Emeralds in this freaking place. And we also have Gnashers, which are the chopper reskins. And why do I say why the dicking me over? Well, you can see the way you access special stages in this game. Also, thank you, Recording, for making the shield look all weird. The way you access special stages in this game is by touching a start post like this, with 50 rings anyway. And if you do, you'll get access to a special stage. Look how special it is and all its specialness. Isn't it glorious? Yes, special stages, the half-pipe structure. The reason why I didn't pick Sonic and Tails is because of this. Because with Sonic and Tails, they're following behind you. Well, Tails is following behind you like a sprite ghost thing. You know how sprite ghosting works. I think you do anyway. Basically, yeah. And he'll do that. He'll do that. Tails will do that. And because of that, he likes to run into a lot of obstacles and make you lose rings. Because, yes, in order to get the emerald, you have to pass through 3 checkpoints of this stage with a set number of rings that it tells you at the beginning of each section. For this one, I think we had to get 70. I think it was 70, and for this one, we got to get 130. Yeah, we just got to collect rings. That is the basic goal of each special stage: is to collect rings, collect a set number of rings, and don't lose them. Every time you get hit by one of those bomb obstacle things, you lose 10 rings. So it's always good to have a very large number over the required amount, so, you know, insurance reasons. And there we go, there's our first Chaos Emerald, which is the, well, it's the blue one, it's blue. But, I think there was a blue emerald in the other game. Or, was that the blue emerald from the other? I don't remember. No wonder it's called Emerald Hill Zone, you get all the emeralds in here. That's, never really thought about it like that. But, yeah. Whoop. Alright, so yeah. How this is going to work is that this is probably going to be the longest video in the series because of all the backtracking you're going to have to do for rings. Because you're going to have to do that, you see. There's rings. You need rings. That's how you want the special stages, see. I don't need to go back for that many rings, but I like getting extra lives. And I might need extra lives in the later zones of the game, assuming I make it there this time. Third time's the charm, so I'm hoping, yes, I do manage to make it to the end of the game this time around. Don't make me look like a fool, game. I will chastise you. Yeah. I'm a bit peeved off because of the fact that this is my third attempt. If I manage to beat a zone, if it fucks up again, I'm just gonna do the stage select. I don't care if I get chastised for it, but I just can't. I just can't. One day I will beat the game legitimately. If you know, recording fuck-ups happen, I will have no choice but to use it because I've had it up to here with bullshit involving trying to record. Because yeah, once again, like Sonic 1, I'm recording this off an actual Genesis console. As such, the console is old and has a myriad of problems, such as not liking recording technology. And not liking recording technology. Did I mention it doesn't like recording technology very much? Well, I mean, it does. It likes it. But it doesn't like modern TVs very much because it keeps fucking flickering every time. I even budget ever so slightly. Maybe the cart. I don't know what the problem is with the video things of the Genesis, but it's something. And it's preventing me from having a good time. Even though this game, in terms of gameplay, vast improvement over the first one. In terms of everything, really. Even though it's like minor changes, but minor changes meant a lot back in the day. The day that I did not grow up with this game. I'm slurring at the mouth because of how many times I've had to say these things over and over again. In fact, I've said them so many times, I can't even remember what I've said and when. That is how many times I've said things about Sonic 2. My many, many, many attempts to do this game because of all the retakes, which there were a lot of. I'll be glad once this game is done, though. Not because I don't want to play it. Don't get me wrong, Sonic 2 is very fun, but because Sonic 3 has save functionality, and that'll make it easier in case of recording fuck-ups. For the most part, anyway. No, it should, because I trust myself that if, Whoops, wait, go back. Where are you going? You're not going ahead yet. You gotta go back and get rings, fool. And you're going to do that, because you don't have a goddamn choice in the matter. Because you wanna have a lot of rings. A lot of rings, like having a lot of rings. Spin dash, by the way, new feature. Yes, spin dash. A spin dash, you can spin and dash. Hence, spin dash. Yeah, the spin dash allows you to rev up, speed and, shoots you off in whatever direction you're facing while doing it. This was probably because in Sonic 1, most players often got stuck in those situations where they were in slopes and they had to build up momentum manually, and it was very bothersome to them. And I can't blame him, honestly. It does kind of drag when you have to do one of those bits. Alright, careful now. Careful. 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 Michelin. Carefully, I just want to get the shield. Thank you. Yes, the shield. The shield, which will obscure Sonic because of it running at a different frame rate than most capture software that can record Genesis games can handle. So it's enveloping Sonic right now, as you can see, and/or it's showing Sonic, and it looks very hollow. I don't know which frames are going to show up in the final video. On the capture feed, it's showing Sonic being enveloped by the shield. In the final video, it'll probably be the opposite. Anyway, now we got invincibility, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, adjust myself in the chair. And the last star post, there's actually 3 in Act 1 of Emerald Hill and 5 in Act 2. 4 of which are easily, you know, you can get to them easily without much trouble. So, yeah. You could pretty much get every emerald is obtainable in this place because of that. Every single one, every single last one. Come on now, let's get onto this platform so we can ride it to the last star post of the act, in which there is a coconuts, a lot of rings. Won't be able to get an extra life out of them. Oh well, special stage time number 3. With a weird lava dirt themed color to it. Very peculiar. I like it. It's subdued. It's relaxing. There's bombs in this stage, and you got to swerve out of their way. There's also ones up here on the slopes. And this is also the one we're introduced to this formation of rings, which just goes meow, meow. A lot of rings in this special stage. Remember the things are? I didn't remember what the things were. I got scared. You can't blame me for that. 40 rings we need to get. Now we need to get 40 more rings. I mean, that's what I was getting at with that. Alright. Yeah, we're fine. All we gotta do for this section is just jump. Once you get, like, 10 rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you jump. That's how you do it. That's how I do it, anyway. I'm not sure if that's how you do it, but that's how I do it. And that ring counter telling me how many more rings to go, yeah, that comes up rather early, and it kind of scares me. As does that big, giant loop of bombs. Now that scares me, too. 160. Yeah, we should be fine. I think. Whoop! Oh, wait, no, it's this bit. Yeah, it's this one. Now we gotta jump through the loops. While avoiding the bombs. Jumping through the loops. While avoiding the bombs. But we should be fine now. Oh, nope! And there, that was the last bit. Yeah, you can potentially screw up this level if you get hit at the very end there, which I can't blame you. It's very nerve-wracking. It's like, oh god, they're getting closer. They're closing in. They're closing in. What do I do? Ah! And that is a representation of what would happen. Okay then. We got 3 Chaos Emeralds. That's good. Let's keep the track record going and hope no fuck-ups will get in my way. Because that would suck a lot. And I'm just gonna go to the end of the act now, because I don't care. Yes. So then, yeah, there's 7 Chaos Emeralds in the game. Which means we have access to a very special power-up. That being Supersonic. Supersonic is basically a permanent invincibility. That, and actually, wait, is it a turbo? No, it's not the turbo buttons. Yeah, I'm using the turbo button control, even though I don't think it actually does anything. For the most part. Oh, god damn it, I had a feeling that would happen. Thankfully, there's still enough rings before the first star post in the act, so I should be fine. Assuming everything will stay fine. Please. That's all I beg of you, game. Just give me the Chaos Emeralds and I won't make any more mean comments at you. Because, yeah, this is quite a tense little... Hey, I actually didn't have to go up to the upper route first. Usually I do. How odd. Maybe the game is being forgiving. Alright, yeah, first star post is, for this activate, is up here. Let's try and get it. I'm also getting rings for score purposes, so I can eventually maybe get an extra life. Even though I don't think it'll mean anything, because once you enter a special stage, all your rings will disappear. And as such, you have to go back and re-get them again before entering another special stage and another star post. That is a preventative measure. However, there was a glitch involving that with another character that we can't actually play in this game. How is that possible, you ask? Well, you'll see later. Eventually. Sometime next month. Trust me. Okay, then. Special Stage 4. This special stage I had a lot of trouble with in practicing. But both previous attempts at this run have provided me with no troubles at this stage. Which means that now I have said that, it's going to give me all of the trouble. All of the trouble it will give me. The simple fact that I said it wouldn't. And it likes to play games with me. Though we managed to get through that first section fine, and I think this is the part of the stage where we have to swerve or jump. After we do a bit of this. I think it's after this particular set of rings right here. I think after this. No, it's after this set of rings. And then we swerve over here. And we start getting rings. But we jump usually. We jump. We're not Ermac. We're not 2 separate people here. We're just one guy playing a Sonic game, sitting in a chair, bored out of his mind. Because having to replay the same game a bunch of times can get a little tiring after a while. Even though you know you're doing everything right, but the technology cooperation is just gonna, nah, man, not gonna let it happen. Definitely not gonna let it happen. Why? Because I hate you. That's what my technology is saying. My technology speaks to me in my sleep sometimes. I don't understand why it does either. It just does. It just does. Right. Whoop. And up here, more rings. Yay, rings! Okay, we did it. Thank God. Give me that pink emerald! The pink emerald is now mine. Alright. All's going good so far. Keyword being so far. Everything can turn upside down at the flick of a coin. Flick of a coin? A coin. What the hell's a coin? The way you said it, it sounded like a completely different type of thing altogether. Not making any sense. We have enough to access the next special stage. But am I tempted? No, I don't want to bait it. I don't want to bait it. I'll just go to the next special stage so I don't have to worry. Yeah, I could go back and get more... I almost had a heart attack. That was close. Yeah, I could go back and get more rings, but I don't want to because I just want to get all the Chaos Emeralds at this point because I'm getting rather agitated. I having to do the same thing dozens and dozens and dozens of times. Okay, then. I believe this is the one where they introduce the swirly whirls. The whirly swirls. Where you have to fling yourself up into the ceiling. Get a lot of rings here. Oh, you're trying to play games with me, aren't you? Well, you are a game, so it would make sense that you would play games with me. But you are a game. I'm the one who's supposed to be playing you, not the other way around. Like most modern games. Heyo! Okay, that's a joke. I play modern games. Alright, don't bash me because I'm in the party. I'm in that same party of people who play modern games. So, anyway, where am I going with this? Probably nowhere. But, yeah. Oh, jeez. I should probably concentrate on getting more rings back there, but I didn't, so, oh well. I think we can get enough rings in this one, though. This one is a little bit less tense than, Special Stage 4 was, honestly. Let's see, what's after this? Then it's that. Yes, then it's that. Gotta go up into the ceiling. Ooh. Alright, and then I think it's the Whirly Swirls. Yes, it's the Whirly Swirls. I call them the Whirly Swirls because they whirly swirl. And there we go! Chaos Emerald number 5, which is the yellow one. Let's see, which ones have we gotten so far? We've gotten the blue one, the purple one, the red one, the pink one, the yellow one. I think all we're missing is the green one and the gray one. Yeah, I think the teal emerald doesn't come until later, and that replaces the purple one. I think. I don't remember what the emerald... I think it's blue, teal, red, yellow, gray, green, pink. Or, wait, no. It still doesn't seem right. Where am I going? Going back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. You still need rings, buddy. Still need rings. I'm gonna try and go back to the beginning of this stage, though, so I have to worry about losing too many rings on the way back. So I can get rid of the Badniks. On the way there. There we go. Alright, there we go. Much better. Let's see. Jump. Jump. See, that's why I went back so far. And I decided to avoid rings. Because now I can get rings. Now there are no coconuts bothering me. By the way, can I tell you how many times coconut has completely fucked it over out of getting the Chaos Emerald in a practice run? Too many to count is the answer. Too many to count. That's why I have a grudge against the little fuckers. My Xbox 360 controller won't stop flashing. Stop it. It's gonna keep flashing. Yes, it is. I'm just gonna try and ignore it for the time being. Hopefully it doesn't distract me or break any of my tech, which would suck. Very much so. Let's go up there. Oh, come on now, Sonic. I know you don't want to cooperate with me because, you know, you've been doing this thing. Been doing it a lot today, but please. The more you cooperate, the faster it will be done. Because you're Sonic and you gotta go fast. Because that's how you work. That's how your legs work. That's how your entire purpose of existence is. You just gotta go fast. You just gotta. So do it for me. Come on, buddy. We'll go out for ice cream afterwards. Why am I talking to a fucking character sprite? I don't know. I'm going insane. Help me! Yeah, jeez. Right. Speed over here. Oh. Okay. No, speed over... Speed over there. Stop! In the middle of the track. Whoop. Okay. Stop up here. Get at this box. And now we will carefully take our time with this section. And now we will not take our time anymore because of invincibility. Yay! And the thing that I want to get is over here. Why am I going this way? I don't know. Bucket coconuts. Yes. Okay. Special stage 6. Oh, I forgot to comment on the last stage's weird puke green color, and now this stage is puke pea soup green color. Yes. Odd coloration choices for this stage. Very, very odd. For these stages, anyway, the lighter ones. I think this one's a bit more of a cakewalk than the previous one. I do remember one thing, though, and that is that. How much of a dick it is. I got all the rings in that bit. That is rather surprising. Okay, I think for this, yeah, this is the one where you have to get 210 in total. Which sounds tricky on paper, but really isn't actually all that tricky once you, no, you just gotta stick to the side like this and not fuck up like that. And also beware of this bit, which comes kind of out of left field. Oh! But we have enough rings now. So we're fine. For the most part. Should get a little bit more, though. Okay, then. 210. Can we get him? Yes. I'm going to say with the utmost confidence that we can, except for that bit, which I keep forgetting about that bit of the level. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, that... Yeah, I gotta jump early for these bomb ones, because, yep. I want to get it... Yeah, okay, we got them all. We got them all, we got them all, we got them all, we got them all. We got them all. Let's just try to keep the rings. And there we go. Thank you. Alright, the green chaos emerald is ours. At last. This green is mine! Only one more chaos emerald to go. Can we get it in this act? I hope so, as to avoid having trouble in the later ones. Yes. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's be careful with this, because, oh, I was really risking. Why? I don't take the lower route in Act 2, because it is riddled with spikes. It is riddled with spikes. Why? I don't know, it just is. It's just goddamn riddled with freaking spikes. All over the place. It's insane. There we go. And now everything is better. 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 Much better. Haha. Man, I'm gonna take a very, very long break after I finish recording this. Because I'm gonna need it. I am going to freaking need it. I'm going to need it so badly. You don't even know. Haha. Oh boy. Jeez. So yeah. Lots of things. Lots of things. Lots of things to lots about. Things to lots about. There's a lot of things. So just going down here. And, not doing that right. Getting invincibility. You know, I'm gonna say I probably have a half a dozen things I want to talk about, but I completely forgot them all because I have lost my freaking mind. Ain't that just wonderful? Alright. Let's see if we can clear this last special stage without trouble. Hopefully we can, because it'll save me much sanity later on. It'll make me sane, is what I'm getting at. I don't remember which direction we started. We started right. Go left. Go right. Go left. Go right. Go left. Stick to the left. Now go right. Stick to the right. Go left. Go right. Then go left. Then go right. Then go left. Then we stick to the right. Go left, right. Ah, good. That's a big number. I like seeing big numbers. Alright. For this puzzle stage, we have to get 190 in total. Recommendation: try to get 190 before the third section, in which it's actually required. Why? You will see. Actually, for this one, you might want to swerve like that. It's actually easier to swerve for this bit. Oh, and not do that. And, oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have a bad time. We're gonna have a very bad time. I don't think I'm gonna get in this run. Why? Well, if you didn't, you're gonna have a very bad time. Yeah, the stage just decides to give up and barf out all the rings at the very end, just like this. Go, blah! There's a bunch of rings spit out everywhere. It's gross. It's disgusting and I don't like it. Okay. And then jump! We might have a chance. Might have a chance. A very small chance, mind you, but a chance nonetheless. Alright, we got it. Alright. Okay, good. Very, very good. We did it! We got 7 chaos elements! The screen flashes! It's going crazy! Whoa! I mean, flashes like the colors, not like flashes like in the flickering, which is not something I want. Please, don't do it, please. Now Sonic can change into Super Sonic! I will not use Super Sonic to beat the boss, because I don't wanna. Also, I don't want to activate the glitch. Actually, maybe I do, so I don't have to worry about showing it off later on. Let me go back and get a bunch of rings. Bunch of rings, so many rings. Bunch of rings. Bunch of rings. There we go. Let's keep going, get back all those bunches of rings. Actually, let's not go down that way to go back and get those bunch of rings. Because, the lower half of that level is mean, and I don't like it. So I'm going to avoid it as much as possible. Try to stick the upper route. It's because it's nice. It's nice looking. It's got nice colors. And it's not filled with spikes that want to destroy you. Now then, how does SyKhotic work? Well, once you get about 50 rings, and you have also a Chaos Element, mind you, jump and slammo! You become SyKhotic. You can run super fast, you're invincible, but you're not immune to drowning, crushing, or falling off a bottomless pit. Yes, those are his only weaknesses, is those things. Now let's cheese this boss, if possible. Actually, I'm not going to be able to show off the glitch, I didn't get enough rings. Oh well. It's a good thing I don't. I'll show it off in a bonus video. How's that? Because I don't want to risk screwing up my run again, like I did before. By the way, you can't get out of SyKhotic once you become him, and he will drain your rings one by one. That's a very bad thing. Alright, so yeah, that. Actually, no, I'll show you later on. So, next time let's play Sonic the Hedgehog. Come on now. 2. We will be going into Chemical Plant Zone. Yes, we will be. It'll be great, because we won't have to hunt for Chaos Summons anymore. Hooray! I might even fit 2 zones in one video. So until then, see you later, and goodbye.